Hello, everyone, and welcome back to A Rising Threat, an adventure into Larum. It has been quite a while, but we are here finally doing session 9. I'm just gonna get this started and play the video now. Welcome to the land of Talarum, a land of mystery, adventure, and legend. In this world made up of fortunes, luck will be tested, bonds broken, and empires will topple. Okay, that was weird. I don't know if the intro was being buggy for everyone there, but it was definitely bugging out for me. I might need to fix that before next time. Uh anyways, Alex should be on soon, so I will start the little session. Anyways, an airship begins to land in front of the mansion after Hesteron has ran away, seeing that, and you guys dealing with your whole bet thing from last session. Uh, this airship is quite a bit smaller than the first one you guys rode on to get into Astray, but it's still quite extravagant in how it looks, uh, being that airships don't really exist anywhere else in the world. Uh, but the smaller airship lands right in front of the mansion, and it takes a minute, but after it lands, the door opens up, and you are met by a smaller dwarf man who the only two people that would recognize him aren't here right now. Well, actually, no. Tubtor never went into the mechanist shop. But a small dwarf man, a burly dwarf man, actually large for a dwarf, steps out of the airship. Long, wonderfully kept beard, kind of goggles on his head, and apron. Uh, Definitely looks like a mechanist. Oh, you're already up and moving, I see. Good. Means we can get it going sooner. So, which one of yous is in charge?
Well,
Says to the only two here.
as you can tell by my beard, I'm obviously in charge. Speaking of, you have quite the excellent beard yourself.
Ah, a man of refined taste, I see. The name's Jenky. Jenky Sprocket. Don't normally join these kinds of things myself personally, but I heard you guys were going to be around some Ari ruins, and I'd say I'm a bit of a collector of ancient artifacts. Hope you don't mind if
Hold on.
I tag
History check.
along.
History check. I think Tubtor might have heard of the name
Janky
in the past.
Sprocket before.
Could I roll something?
Roll a history check. You do not remember the name Janky Sprocket. It sounds almost familiar, but you don't remember why.
Okay.
All right.
Tubtor is scratching his head, and Tubtor can't figure out why, but something is.
Something's familiar about him, but you don't know what. Well, we all ready to go?
It seems the entire party is obviously here. It looks like the whole party is prepared to hop aboard the ship and
entirely. We have
Is that a
Tubtor.
correct assessment?
Uh,
Is that a
we have
correct assessment?
Tubtor.
I
We
think
have
that's the
Dunyazard.
insecurity.
Stolvok is sitting there T posing, as well as Alex. Yes. For the sake of brevity, everyone is here. Yes. Well, all the
Uh,
party.
uh, well, I guess I will throw Stolvac over my shoulder, and I will grab Alex by the ankles and proceed aboard the ship.
All right. I'm assuming Dunyazard
Because
also goes onto the boat, onto the
as
ship.
a natural born leader, Tubtor looks out for his people, even when they're unconscious on duty.
Yes. Standing, sleeping up. Or sleeping, standing up. I said that right.
Dunyazard is just dragging them by the hand as they're T-posing, and Kelsey's just laying on top of them at the same time.
Both of their hands are crossed on one side, so Calcium's just on sitting between them. All right. So you board the airship. Uh as said, it's smaller than the airship you guys rode in previously. The compartments are closer together, and there's not much of an outside portion to actually walk on. Though there is still a small catwalk outside of the airship to get from the helm to the normal quarters. Uh, and the sleeping quarters are there's not several different rooms for each of you. There are a couple of different rooms. So if you wanted to do Dunyazard in one room and everyone else in the other, because Dunyazard is now the only female character in the group. But if that doesn't matter, then you could each have the same room or whatever. Uh,
Yeah. Maybe in a few minutes. Thank you.
and the airship begins its ascent into the skies. Uh, Meanwhile, Tuptor is working on something. Uh, Tubtor grows out a piece of wood and begins whittling down something over time. And the ship flies for a few hours before Tubtor finishes his work, and he makes a very, very good replica of calcium out of wood and hands it to you, Dunyazard. If you guys
Make
want to
cat
roleplay
toy.
what happens here.
Tubtor make cat toy. Tubtor here cats like cat toy. Literally a toy that's cat. Tubtor no calcium, love it.
How does are you there, Ace?
Yep.
Okay, how does Dunyazard respond to this?
It's so pretty. What is it?
It's cat toy.
Look, Kelsey, it's you. Calcifer just wakes up, grabs it in his teeth, and then just runs off. I think he likes it.
Subdoor happy. Subdoor no Kelsey like it.
All right. Few more hours pass. The day goes by. If there's nothing that Tubtor and Dunjazard would discuss, then there's not much that's gonna be going on.
No, Subdoor just busies himself kind of being helpful and friendly because that's in his nature. So just maybe casting mending a couple times if he sees anything broken. But other than that, no.
There might be a few things that may be either
But the crew's
broken
not going to see this huge
look like
burden.
they've been repaired by hand. Like they look like they've been repaired by someone who knows what they're doing, but also someone who didn't have anything else to repair it with. So it's almost like just duct tape and
But that's okay because duct tape around the weak spot that's now repaired is even better than.
yeah.
I see what you're saying.
Dunjazard's just probably sitting at a table playing with some random bones she has, practicing necromancy, making them dance around.
Okay. Every
So
once in a
theoretically,
while.
a skilled chef could take bones and make bone broth soup. Is bone broth soup something you are capable of animating through necromancy? Like a bone broth blob?
I feel like that's something I would have to. That would have to be discussed at a later point.
Yeah.
Wait, would that be?
But
Could we make an animate soup that way?
that would be
Animate soup has meat and bone broth.
that would be a hilarious summon undead fucking thing though.
Undead pot soup.
I mean,
Animated
at
bone
best, I
broth
can just
soup.
make the bones themselves move. So, like, you could have the bones come out of the broth and turn into legs on the bottom of the bowl. Start walking around.
No. I want to cook the bones till the bones are one with the water, and then animate the broth. Because the broth is made of the bones. It is liquid bones.
I feel like
turn
once
the
the
bones
bones
to
become
liquid.
liquid, at that point, it's not corporeal enough to rise.
Yeah.
It's like how if a corpse is too damaged, you can't use Speak to Dead with it. If the bones are too destroyed, you can't animate them.
Damn.
Well, Alex is here.
Thanks for dashing my dreams of having an animate necromantic animate soup.
Alex is sitting closer, kind of beside Dunyazard, and then suddenly he just pops to life.
Context helped that a little bit because I jumped in and everyone was like, "Damn!" I'm like, "Ah, shit. All right, sorry guys."
You guys are in an airship on your way to a village in the east to deal with something that may have something to do with the hags. Just for a little bit of context, you met the pilot. You met the captain of the airship that you're on, Janky Sprocket, who is a burly dwarf mechanist.
That's actually a super good name. You say Janky Sprocket?
Yes.
That's fucking awesome.
That one, sadly, was not my idea. That was my dad's idea, and it was a great one, so I decided to make him an NPC.
Thanks, Dad.
Anyways. The only ones you really have to talk to are Dunyazard and Tubtor. Stolvak is not actually here, so I'm not gonna have anyone talk to him.
God damn it, Stolvak! No, but that's normally my problem, so I don't blame him.
Anyways, occasionally you guys see Janky Sprocket come out with a pipe, and he's got a pouch of something that he occasionally sits by the window and smokes on. But unless
Well,
you're
howdy,
paying
Sprocket.
actual attention, then you don't know what he's smoking.
Just oddly smells like a skunk.
I wouldn't say it smells like a skunk unless you've never been around it before.
Tubtor would walk up to Janky Sprocket and compliment him on his ship, and then ask if this modest, light little vessel, little slow-paced vessel, was
Slow-paced.
his.
Slow-paced? This, I'll have you know, this ship is the fastest one in Astray.
Tubtor
Fucking
chuckles
brutal.
a little bit, and insists that no, this must be a little light cruiser, but
Have a look out the window, see how fast the ground's moving below us. I'm sure that'll prove otherwise.
In Tubtor's original reality, do the ships move a good deal faster because they're magic powered instead of steam powered?
These ships are not steam powered. These ships were made in Astray, where magic is fully allowed.
Oh, so they are up to par with. I was imagining more advanced magically.
Magic is completely allowed in Astray, so they do use magic, though they're able to kind of hide it, so they're able to take them through Tyrain without anybody going like, oh, that's obviously magic powered. Like they've got
can see why
massive
they would have
propellers and a balloon-like structure on top of them, but
yeah, like a Fire Nation.
yeah. Anyways, it is going to take a little bit to get there. But if you compare the traveling time between how long it took you to travel from Tyrain to Astray to how long it's going to take you to travel from Astray to how far east this village actually is, it's actually quite a bit faster.
Okay, so maybe Tubtor misjudged the situation.
The smaller size allows it to move faster because it's not as heavy. Anyways, now that you're closer, you could tell what he's smoking is not the normal tobacco. Tobacco does grow in Duluth, but he's got what everyone refers to as jungle tobacco.
Arcane tobacco?
Hell yeah.
Jungle tobacco. Actually, wait, Tubtor would not know that, because jungle tobacco doesn't exist, where Tubtor's from. Scratch that.
Well, Tubtor does not know what is being smoked.
Nope, but you know it's not what you'd normally see someone smoking. From where you're from. And it does smell a little off.
Well, as a chef, Tubtor would like to take a deep whiff and roll perception and see if he thinks that he would like to cook with it based on the smell.
Okay, that's a good perception. You're not sure
Based
you'd
on
want
the
to cook with it based on the smell, but roll a Constitution saving throw. Okay. You
That's some
feel
good shit.
you feel a little uh lightheaded almost from from breathing in all of the smoke from it. But that's about all you get.
Tubtor giggles a little. Kind of sounds weird to hear a bugbear giggle, but
Hi, welcome to mimicry of bugbear laughs. Anyways, time does go by. You move quite the distance. Uh, if you were, as I said, if you were to compare how things moved in the last airship you were in, if you had looked down at all, which I don't think. I think the closest thing to someone looking down was when Tubtor and Velmora found the catwalk outside. Unexpectedly, when Tubtor opened a door and there was just. You realized you were in the sky.
I don't think I would have remembered too much about that. I think I would have been too scared. I
Yeah,
remembered how I didn't kill myself, but that's about it.
but you definitely made more ground already than the last time. And it begins to get a little later. Janky's back in the helm of the airship. You guys are left in the lounge. I remembered the word this time. In the lounge, to discuss. I don't know what you might think is going on, or uh, perhaps some way to possibly deal with a hag if you run into one, or anything like that. Anything you guys want to discuss, really? But those are my recommendations.
Oh,
Of
I have
course.
the perfect plan for a hag. I'm gonna take a finger, I'm gonna shove it down her mouth, and then I'm going to raise a new corpse from the finger.
I've seen this one before.
That is dark. Anyways.
It's like the Ant-Man up Thanos butt, but in reverse.
Tubtor doesn't understand, but yeah, Tubtor punch your right in crooked nose.
Alex, you've probably actually at least dealt with something to do with these hags before, as the Knights of Astray have been investigating them and dealing with their uh frickin' problem causing for longer than Tyrain has. So
Yeah, guys. So I've dealt with this before. And I 100% think that we should talk to somebody in higher management than me.
okay, I was gonna give you the information that you'd have
Oh, right.
based on based on what's going on in the area and what hags are currently known by Astray. This seems to have something to do with Anya, the Broodmother. From your experience. So
So my experience is a little shoddy, guys, but as far as I know, this probably has to do with the hag mother Anya.
which you guys have also heard of because you guys were asking questions about the hags in the Adventurers Guild. She is known for taking younger folk, children typically, and young women, and nobody knows what she does with them, but they are never seen again after. Typically.
Tubtor's knees are audibly clacking.
Tuptor, you seem a little disturbed. What do you know of this?
Tubtor think very wicked.
Now, very wicked sounds pretty right. I mean, abduction children sounds like a real weirdo. What about you, Dunyazard?
I think she needs to be put in the ground and brought back and put in the ground again.
That sounds like a
Children should
pretty
be
solid
safe.
plan.
Children should be safe.
Anyways, it's getting late. Those of you who sleep are probably getting tired. So, everyone but Dunyazard.
Tubtor's tossing and turning a little bit. He's having nightmares.
Yeah, Tubtor, as you sleep.
Oh no.
Sorry, I gotta actually think of something because you just brought that up, and now I'm like, that's actually a good point. As you sleep, you find yourself in the middle of a jungle. You seem to be completely lost. You don't know where you are, and all that's in front of you is a path. You don't know where it leads or anything. You continue down this path. As you reach the end, you come to a hut. An interesting thing to find in the middle of the jungle. But it's the only form of shelter, anything, within you don't even know how much of a distance.
Oh god, is it getting dark?
Yes.
Oh,
It's
Tubtor
getting
has
dark.
vision. Oh shit, it's getting dark. Oh shit.
You make your way towards the cabin. You open the cabin door to find an old lady just minding her own business in the cabin. You knock on the door, or actually no, you knock on the door and you hear, "Who is it?"
Tubtor would very politely request shelter. Very, very politely.
"Oh my, yes, please do come in. You do not want to be out in the jungle at night." You open the door, you come in to find the old lady. She seems to be cooking some food, and she already has some food set out on the table. And you sit down. She tells you to eat the food that's already on the table, and you do. You begin to eat, and she begins to feed you more. And you can't stop eating until you realize that you've become so overweight that you can barely move.
Oh, Tubtor really tubby.
Before Tanya Sark goes in and starts eating, could I roll for a perception
Oh
check?
no, this is all in This is all
This
in
is all dreams.
Tubtor's
This is nightmare.
dreams.
Oh.
You guys are sleeping. Tubtor is dreaming right now. The
So
the
really
old
good.
lady. The old lady. She looks nice. She's a nice old lady. She's been feeding you, keeping you warm overnight, and then you realize you feel like you've been here longer than just one night. Has it been 3 days? 7? You've lost track. You begin to lose control of your mind as well. You can no longer control your body. As the hag's face shifts from that of compassion and a nice old lady to a hideous face of just absolute horror shoots through your body when you see her face shift as she rolls you into the oven and slams the door shut. As the door slams shut as you go into the oven, you wake up. It is now the next morning.
The Tubtor wakes up screaming. Not just a little bit. Not just a little bit. Tubtor is not just screaming. He's got his eyes closed as tight as he can, and he has woken up swinging.
Tubtor's
I am
screaming, waking up, is what wakes the rest of you up as well.
With a 10-foot reach, I would like to use an attack action, unarmed attack, and a bonus action key points to make 2 more unarmed attacks at just anything within 10 feet of me.
Random die
terrified.
roll.
All right.
D4 random roll.
Yeah.
Technically, I'm rolling at disadvantage because I'm blind.
I'm really hoping that I slept far away from you.
Make a D4 real quick. Yeah, roll a D4.
D4. I got a 2.
A 2. Dunyazard! As Tubtor wakes up.
Dunyazard was sleeping in a different room. However,
Oh, Dunyazard was sleeping in a different room? Okay, then.
However, Calcium decided to sleep on top of Tubtor.
Oh.
So,
How cruel!
Never
You
mind.
punched
You wake up, you strike. Both of your attacks miss, by the way. All of them, actually, miss pretty badly. But you wake up and you kind of startle Calci as you wake up as well. So not only are you freaking out, but Calcium is also attacking your face currently.
I'm just gonna roll for Calcium's attack roll and.
Oh, that's a
Yep.
19. That is very close to a critical. I'm just gonna do a
mine
D4.
is 18, so
A D4
Yeah,
for damage.
I figured, is it a bite attack 2d4s or is it just 1?
I'm gonna go with a scratch and just say it's a D4 for a cat scratch.
Okay. Well, you.
Take 2 damage.
okay.
Okay.
out of curiosity, am I sleeping in the same room as Tubtor?
Yes. All of this happens. But even Dunyazard is woken up by the screaming because it's so loud.
Probably from hearing her cat going.
and the cat.
I'm going to assume that my character probably just wakes up flailing around. Ah, what? And grabs the weapon, looking about.
All right.
Elsie, what's going on? What's happening? Why are you scratching up Tubtor?
My name's not Kelsey.
Tubtor's almost in tears. Tubtor's almost in tears, and he's stammering as he's kind of trying to relay his nightmare. And Tubtor is going to say that he saw a monster, but Tubtor is going to cast Minor Illusion and say this thing is what attacked him as part of his explanation.
Roll a
He's
history
going
check
to
to see
show
if you
the
can
face.
remember it.
Okay, absolutely.
Okay, yeah. It's what it looks like is your basic description of what people see as hags, but kind of more dramatified to be even more terrifying to Tubtor.
Do any of us recognize it otherwise?
Nope. It's not any specific hag that you've.
All right, Tubtor. Hey, man, we get it, bro. You're scared of old ladies. I'll take care of you, man. When you go to the market, I'll walk beside you.
Tubtor gives him a huge hug and thanks him. Tubtor holds it for a couple of seconds because Tubtor's really shaken up.
Kelsey's gonna kind of hiss at the illusion. Dunyarzard's just like, what? What's up, Kelsey? It's just an old lady, right?
All right.
Of course, it's an old lady. But don't remind him now. He just woke up. Shush, 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 shush. It's okay, Tubtor. I got you, buddy.
Anyways, the day goes on. You guys can do whatever you want while the day goes on until about noon. If there's anything specific you guys wanted to do before you got to the town, now is the time.
So we're not specifically in a town at the moment.
No, you're in an airship on the way to
okay.
a town.
I'd like to explore the airship.
It's a smaller airship than a lot of the other ones you've seen, but you do recognize the airship. You've seen it flying before, as Janky Sprocket's airship, the mechanist, who you met last, actually your first session, I believe, when it was like just you, Tubtor, and Stolvok.
Maybe I'll approach Janky Sprocket and just have a heart to heart with him and say, "Hey, our buddy Tubtor." So he just came out yesterday and told us that he's scared of old ladies.
This
So
morning, actually.
yeah, he came out and told us he's scared of old ladies. So can we maybe steer around that? Are there any old ladies nearby?
uh,
Actually, funny because Tubtor loves grandmas. He's enamored with grandmas. He's got a great relationship with his grandma.
but terrified of old ladies.
Terrified.
Not everybody grandma looks like Chewbacca. I mean, I know mine does, but
Actually, his grandma he's mentioning is actually a gnome, but we don't have to get into that. Anyways, if that's all.
So I'm going to add that to my flaws. Has a fear of old ladies.
Loves grandmas. Terrified of old ladies. Okay, it's around noon when the airship begins making its descent. You can, if you look out the windows, you can see a smaller town nearby. And well, the airship descends and lands just outside of this town. On
does
the
Alex
south
recognize the
end.
town or have any information to relay about it?
This town is one that I forgot the name of. But yes, you would know about it. You may have been here once or twice. Never really never really interacted with very many people, but you've been through to on, nightly duties and stuff since you are a knight of Astray. Uh
Is there any information I recall about this town?
it's the village leader is a wood elf uh who is married to Sarah, who is Astrian's friend, who is a human. They have a child named Henry. That's pretty much all you'd remember. And the tavern doubles as the village kind of like meeting area and all that.
All right. I'd like to relay as much to my party.
And I will go over here. What was that? I just heard a doop sound, but I don't know where it came from or what it was. That was weird. Where is... There it is. Computer, stop struggling. I'm going to move you to this battle map soon. As you land, you are approached by who Alex recognizes as Henry. He is a about average height, half elf man with brown hair. Frick. Where is his descriptions? Right here. Yeah, brown hair. Oh, never mind. Not average height. Taller. He's around 6 foot or so. His hair is brown. His eyes, I believe, are either brown or green. Let me really quickly look at that because my brain isn't braining right now.
Henry, how are you, my bloke?
Yeah, brown eyes. He also has a very impressive looking greatsword on his back.
Hey, River, I'm sorry to do this to you right now, but I'm going to run downstairs and grab a plate of dinner. I'll be right back.
Okay.
First distracted.
You say, "Hey Henry, how's it going?" And he responds with, "Who are you again?"
Why, Alex, of course. Well, you see, you're still fighting with that dinky old two-handed sword. When are you going to trade that out for a shield?
I'm not planning on trading this thing out ever.
Oh, it's a shame. Well, how are things going in towns these days?
Uh, Decent, I guess, other than the disappearances, which I'm assuming that's why all of you are here in this airship.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, how about I lead you to the tavern where my parents can talk to you more about it?
Absolutely. You know what? That sounds like a good plan. In the meantime, I'll try to think up the best place you can go buy yourself a shield because
And
defense
how
is
am I
best.
supposed to use a shield with a greatsword?
No, you don't. You get rid of that old thing.
This is a magnificent looking greatsword, by the way. It you've never seen a greatsword like this anywhere else.
And I know somebody that
It's
would gladly take
very,
it off.
very shiny, and very sturdy looking.
It looks like it would fit perfectly in my hands. And you know what? I have a really good shield.
You know what? You want to try to use it? He takes it off his back and hands it to you.
Yes, I take it.
It turns into a small golden cube as soon as it touches your hand.
Yeah, you're gonna have to teach me that trick, but in the inverse, so I might be able to do something other than beat people with a cube.
I'm the only one who's ever been able to change its shape.
Right on.
He
So
grabs it out of your hand again, and it instantly transforms into a great sword again, and he puts it back on his back.
I'll be
What if,
keeping my shield. Shield
okay,
in
if
my
I
shield now.
looked at it?
Sure. Dunyazard, you've been around long enough. You could also make a history check when he hands it to you. It also it
Also make an
does turn
Arcana check.
into it turns into a golden cube again. Yes, you can make an Arcana check as well.
Ooh, can I give the help
Hey,
action?
Yes. Well, help action with the Arcana check.
I mean, can I try?
Sure. I would have made the Arcana check first.
Okay. Well,
Oh.
I
You
got
know
no damn
what?
clue what the hell this is.
Help action!
Help action gives advantage, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yes. Okay. Then
Oh.
I'll give you the advantage on those. There's a 15. You can sense very strong power coming from this cube. You can't quite place what kind of magic is on it. Actually, no. You can place what kind of magic is on it. You are a cleric, aren't you?
Yes.
So you can sense the divine power coming off of this off of this item.
Could I roll to try and figure out which divine entity it's linked to?
Yes, you can, a religion. But that history check is not going to tell you much about what it is. You
I say
cannot
no.
tell. You cannot tell what entity this item is connected to. But you know it's powerful in divine in the divine aspect.
I can feel your god's power in this. Neat. And she just hands it back to him.
And he takes it back, and it once again changes into a great sword, and he once again puts it back on his back. I'm gonna move you to this next page. Shall we go?
Yeah, but would you mind real quick, Boyo, Hank, Harry, Henry, you, would you mind relaying to me exactly what's going on with your sword there?
Well, I found it. Let's walk and talk. Well, I found it in an old ancient, in one of those ancient RA labyrinths. People kept saying it wouldn't open for them and all that, but as soon as I came over, the door just popped right open. I went through, and gotta say, it was definitely worth the amount of health potions it took.
Am I able to deduce what said person's class is?
Uh, yeah, I'd say you could tell that he's a paladin.
My friend, you have to tell me how to wield this weapon.
It shows me I didn't choose it.
That's weird. Me and this weapon have something in common because I choose you, buddy. What's up with that sword? Does it have
Well,
any more ability other than just changing its form?
oh, it has quite a few powers. I haven't fully been able to use it to its full advantage yet, but
Then
it's
you might
quite
want to hand it to a
impressive.
professional. I'll tell you what can I do for you to earn that sword off of you?
Nothing. As I said, the sword chose me.
I chose you.
I'm sure you'll see what the sword is capable of soon enough.
I cannot wait. Join our party. Show us.
Oh, I accidentally put you guys in the fucking building there. That was great. uh, how about we get to the tavern first and talk about what we're gonna be doing?
All right, and then we can talk about your really cool holy sword.
Sure.
Bet.
You guys come around this corner here, and you do notice the tavern up ahead as you pass the uh, church right beside you. For some reason, my computer seems to be slightly frame dropping. I don't know why.
Do we notice anything consequential about the church, or continue to the tavern?
Roll. Well, you guys would know the symbols of the gods, maybe. Actually, roll a religion.
Would I know the symbols of the deities?
You would not. But if you want to check out what this church is about, you can roll a religion. Ooh, that's a good religion.
My game's saying no, so. Oh, wait, maybe?
I can tell you the symbol that you see. What the frick? If my freaking computer doesn't freeze up. It's a natural one. Or is that not a natural one? Nope, that's a 2. Got it. So it's a 1.
So Tubter knows the most about it.
Does Dunyazard want to roll religion as well?
If the dice are going to be kind to me today.
If it okay. Oh, yep. So Dunyazard and Alex, you both recognize the symbol the symbol on the banner outside the door. It is a phoenix holding a sheathed blade and a shield behind it. And this is the symbol of the goddess of justice, Sinra.
Wow, this is a beautiful tavern.
That's not the tavern.
Do you guys think
Yeah,
our
bud.
sheep friend has anything to do with that phoenix emblem?
Oh, that's a good question, Dunyazard.
Maybe we should ask the bad sheep.
Why are you guys talking about a sheep?
Well, once upon a time, we met this really fluffy guy, and he wasn't really a fluffy guy. He was a phoenix that got turned into a sheep. And what did we ever do with that guy?
She's in your mansion.
Do we ever get a name? More than
Yes,
a phoenix?
you got the name Restil. Restille.
If
So we
Tuptor
kept it as a
mentioned
pet.
that was the sheep's name, would there be any reaction?
No, but he was just about to say, you've met a phoenix. As you
No,
guys
she's
stop at
here.
the door of the tavern.
Well, let me tell you. We've no more than met a phoenix than made a friend with it. And I could tell you all about it if you want to tell me about that sword.
There's not much I can tell you about the sword. At least not right now. It's much easier to show you. Anyways, we're here.
All right. Well, we have a phoenix friend that's a sheep, and I'm going to get that sword.
He opens the door and steps in.
Tuptor would like to order a drink. Tuptor would loudly order a drink.
Janky Sprocket also walks in as he's been following you this entire time very silently. You guys should be able to move your own characters in now. I'll move Slovak in because he's not actually here.
Alex will come in and join the dining, but he's not much for intoxicants, so he's just going to order a meal and
Yeah,
keep his broad eye out.
as you come in, you do notice a woman standing at the bar. Alex, you recognize her as Sarah. She is wearing some heavier leather armor, and looks as though she's prepared to go out on a hunt.
Oi, Sarah, you seem to be a wee bit gussied up for just serving drinks. What have you been up to?
And I've been trying to keep this village safe. I see Austrian hasn't bothered to show his own face around.
Well, not necessarily, but tell me what ails you. What are you keeping the village safe from?
Well, whatever thing keeps taking the people.
Taking the people. So we've been dealing with some abductions. I believe you actually said something about this, Henry.
Yes. we've we've been having problems with disappearances. It's mostly been children or young women, and not just from people living here. Plenty of travelers have vanished as well. The only lead we have is activity from an old ruin nearby. My husband has tried scrying around the area, but he can't seem to get a sense of what it could be. And as she
What?
says this, a wood elf man walks out from back here and begins to speak as well. And that is why we're going with you. He
Wait.
has some of this description might sound familiar to certain people who had a dream with someone else. He has short, dark hair and green eyes, around average height. And Alex, you do recognize this as the leader of the village, whose name is Arender. I forgot to give you his name. My
Arender,
son
by
and I, that
golly.
is. He was still talking.
Okay.
He says as he comes out of that room, and that's why we're going with you. My son and I, that is. I am Arender. I see you've met my lovely wife Sarah and my son already. But if there's something powerful enough to block my scrying, then you will need protection. Or at least help.
Tuptor thanks you.
Dunyazar, do you remember the dream you had with Stolvok the other day? From the last session? I think I forgot to... Stolvok probably wrote it down, but he's not here.
Vaguely?
This man looks exactly like the wood elf you saw in that dream. But there was a lot that happened in that dream. Let me go back up here and just send it to you so I don't have to say the entire thing again.
Great. Also, Kelsey's gonna peek out from Tub Tor's bag and just give out a notice saying, "Meow."
I accidentally put
Tub
the
Tor's
RE
long,
description
sharp
of what the word
fingernails
says, but
click. Tub long, sharp fingernails click and pluck Calcium as he tries to pet her, but it just doesn't. It just never comes out right. It's always scary and plucky and clicky. Fingernails across
removed.
bones, scratching.
I removed this
Yeah, well, joke's
translation of
on
the
you.
RE
Kelsey's
script.
into that, so.
Oh, Tubtor loves it too, but everybody else can be damned.
Fair.
Oh, okay. Anyways, they do give you some food and drink before you get on with everything, but they do continue the conversation. If you
Tubtor
guys have
sniffs
anything.
at the Tubtor sniffs at the glass in front of him. Is it beer?
No.
It is. It appears to be non-fermented. It appears to be safe.
Yep. It's non-alcoholic. Only for Tubtor, though.
Okay. Just a second. If
Surprisingly.
it smelled off at all, if it smelled like beer, Tubtor would cast purify food and drink to purify it of alcohol, and also considerately purify everything else within a 5-foot radius of alcohol.
Well, anyways, after you guys sit down and get some drinks, and Arender says that says his line about you guys probably needing someone to help you, since they were powerful enough to block his scrying. Henry also reacts with, "As long as we're there, you won't have anything. You won't have to worry about being outmatched. That's for sure." You also notice the gold pin on Henry's chest piece that clearly marks his rank as an adventurer, a gold rank adventurer, which is definitely higher than your guys's.
Does he have any dangly bits on his outfit?
No. He's wearing
Listen, now
a
we're asking the
surprisingly
important
light armor for a paladin. It's still got metal. It's basically half plate, but
So, as I understand it, Mr. Henry and Mr.
Arender.
Arender, um, which is what I meant to say. Sorry, I was choking on my drink. I'm not having because I'm lawful good.
You can be lawful good and have a drink in the morning, in the afternoon.
Yeah, but what good is one? Anyway, player is not good at playing lawful good. You all intend to take on said opponents or whatever situation is causing people to disappear. It just so happens that we like adventure and excitement, and we'd really like to figure out what it's about too. So, how do you propose we deal with this?
Well, my first plan was to head towards the temple where my scrying wasn't working, because that's probably where whatever it is staying.
So your idea was the thing that your magic is not good enough on, you were gonna run headlong into it.
That's why we hired you.
I don't remember being hired. I didn't hear a price being spoken. I
Well,
mean,
we didn't get
I
that
would
far
love
yet.
for charity reasons for money.
Also, aren't you a knight?
Maybe.
You're supposed to help the people when they're in need.
Tuptor
Well,
always help people.
you know,
Tuptor is all for going 100%.
There
He's
will
already
be
packing
payment,
stuff.
but
inflation, the price to feed your mount these days, it's crazy.
Tuptor got food.
says the guy with no mount.
You're not helping me make money.
You won't have to worry about payment. We already spoke to Astrian and told him that we'd go through the Adventurers Guild properly, and the payment will be accepted then. That's
Oh,
where
perfect.
you will
All right,
receive it. But there is an Ari temple nearby, up towards the north. As I said, I attempted to use scrying magic. It worked on just about everywhere around this area except for on that temple. And sometimes when you're trying to hide something, it's a lot more obvious than when you just leave it be.
Alex is actively shoveling food into his face and saying, "All right, guys, we're gonna take a rest." And then you heard him, "We're going north."
Well, you guys deal with that rest then. We will meet you up towards the north, just past the cathedral in the first turn up here, and be on our way when you're ready. And Arender and Henry go out. Before you guys can leave, though, Sarah begins to talk. You make sure that both of them come back safe. You hear me?
Oh, not to worry, ma'am.
Tuptor keeps safe.
I
If
have
Dunya's
friends
are-
for once. I'll be fine.
I'm assuming Dunyazard's finished, or looked at the dream that I sent? Or no?
Yep.
Yeah, you did? Okay, so
Yeah.
you get a little bit of a hint of what might be coming.
Before they take off, is there any suspicion that it's anything unholy?
Well, let's see. You guys have been dealing with hags and undead this entire time, so what do you think?
We have to rest quick so I can go up there and smite them.
Could Tuptor gently inquire
I
about
could add
getting
to
some
my
kind
finger
of first aid
collection.
potions?
What was that, Tuptor?
Could I gently inquire about getting some health potions?
Yeah, there is an alchemist. If you look at the battle map, I can ping.
I see a bunch of doors and everything's really blurry.
I'm pinging the location. If you can see that.
Put your glasses on.
I cannot see where you're pinging. Oh,
You might-
geez.
Yeah.
Oh, way over there.
No need for health potions when you have a holy paladin on your side. And a cleric, I suppose, that has a skeletal cat that's questionable.
I still have
Necromantic
some
cleric.
greater healing potions.
Dunyazard's just got everything. If you want some normal basic healing potions, they're 10 gold. I believe that's what I had them. Or was it the greater ones? Frick. The health potions aren't cheap.
Okay, I'll pass. I can't get anything to work anyways, so.
Okay.
Oh, no health potion.
Well, when you guys are ready to head out, just
I'll just have to roll medicine.
Once I'm fully fed and up to full hit points, I am ready to go and smite some unholy ass.
okay. There's a battle map that's gonna be coming up that I'm gonna have to urge you guys not to just randomly drag your characters across the battle map to find things because there's hidden things that are supposed to be found at specific points. Uh,
That feels like a very targeted comment.
it was. If we were all sitting in a room together, I would have been staring directly at you.
Oh, yeah, I got a half-hour meditation in on that for my one key point.
Okay.
That I use when I'm
It's because you're a trustworthy cleric.
Well,
Don't worry.
you guys, you should have everything you need back because you got to rest on the airship on the way back here. So
Okay, I just wanted to make it known because I need a half-hour meditation. I didn't. I wanted to state it so it didn't. You
yeah.
know,
Also recovering from those cat scratches.
yes. Hopefully, not catching the.
Yeah, that was long enough ago that you had another rest before then, so it's you're good.
I didn't catch the cat scratch fever, did I?
Cat scratch fever.
I wouldn't think you would be able to from how clean Calcifer's bones are. Or Calcium's bones.
Bones don't poop a lot. You're right.
Anyways, I'm assuming you guys are all ready to go then.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Janky Sprocket
Correct.
has decided to leave the artifact gathering to you guys because of the dangers that were mentioned, and he does not want to go with you anymore.
Hey, weird! I found
So
an
he's
artifact
gonna wait
in
at the tavern.
great sword. It turns into a cube. I'm gonna take that.
All right. Dunyazard, why are you on the altar?
To
He got
absolve
bored.
your sins.
She got bored waiting for people.
I just moved
Is
everyone
there
out there,
any
so
spare bones lying around?
there are 2 guards in here, by the way. 2 very heavily armed and armored clerics. Anyways, you guys meet up with Henry and Arender, and you begin heading out. I'm gonna freaking turn on the nameplates for these guys because they should be on. Okay, you begin to head out. You travel for a little while, a little ways, maybe about an hour, as you begin to walk through the jungle. A lot of these signs you see are very familiar to you, Dunyazard, and to Stolvok. You get a really big sense of deja vu as you're going through. As you arrive to a large stone structure with words written over the door that Stolvok translates for you. They say, "That which lies within shall remain in stone until one is worthy."
Ooh, pick me, pick me.
And it's a large wooden door that is closed. So far, there are no. Nothing seems off, but it is. The only thing that seems off is how eerily quiet it is. And I just realized that I didn't even start the ambience music.
That's all right.
That's fine.
Alex wants to try and
It's eerily quiet, so we'll just keep it that way.
Alex would like to try and bash the door open.
Okay. The door flings open as you bash into it. As it
Guys, I
was
found a
not
way
locked.
What a great paladin I am, guys.
You
Surely no
know
one
it
else could
wasn't
have done it.
locked, right? And I will switch you guys to this scene. Please wait to move characters until I'm done. You see, you open the large door as you enter. Everything's eerily quiet, as I've stated before. There are several hallways, though they seem to all converge into the same place. In the center of the ruins, you see an ornate sword trapped within a large stone.
Whereabouts are we seeing that? And can I
Why'd you make a
recognize Brandon?
dexterity save?
Um. So Calcium got a little excited and decided to just run off down the hall on
Oh,
their own,
the stone sword
and
is
I did not
here.
grab them.
Oh, yep. Calcium
So
disappears. Disappears into the temple.
we got no idea what the hell's going to happen to that.
Do I
Erinder,
recognize the stone, or can I make a roll to try and recognize said stone and sword?
you can make a history check.
Working on it. Hold on 1 second.
I'm gonna move Erinder and Henry up a little ways. To show that they're moving forward. That's a 7. You think you may have heard a legend of some sort of sword in the stone, but you can't recall what it was, who wielded it, or anything from said legend.
Hey guys, I think I know about this sword in the stone. It's very swordy and stony.
Can Tubtor slowly approach the sword and then cast roll Arcana?
You can all make your way into the room. Slowly.
I'd like to do that at the pace that you've described.
I'll put Erinder to the point you guys would be able to move to. Okay.
Can I check for any residual magic in the area around the sword?
Roll an Arcana as you guys approach.
Dice hate me today.
They do seem to do that.
Yeah, Arcana's +3, rolling physical. I got an 11, so that's a 14.
Huh?
I had to roll physical because my shit's not working.
Oh. You should try reloading the page just in case. You could see the map, right?
I just got it back. The map is still really blurry. I can roll a real Arcana check now.
Okay.
If you don't like the 14, but
That's actually a really good Arcana check. There is some strange Tuptor, you get a strange feeling from this sword, some sort of magical there is some sort of magical connection with it. But as you all enter the room, a woman steps around the corner of this little brick back here. My. What have we here? What brings such little things to this place? It wouldn't be my sword, would it?
Only if you're willing to part with it.
Oh. That I am afraid I am not. And
Well,
since
then it
you
sounds
are
like we gotta
here,
take it.
it seems we are going to have some trouble. Oh, how I love
hi,
trouble.
my name Tubtor. Tubtor wonder if you've seen missing children.
Oh. Look at you. You
Then
would
Yuzard's
make
just
quite
gonna
a lovely snack for my children.
then Yuzard's
Tubtor
gonna
is quite
kinda
love the
grab
way.
onto Tub Tor's arm for support. I don't like her.
You guys
Is there
do
a way
get
you can roll to deduce whether or not she is undead?
uh she doesn't seem undead.
Well, that
However,
sucks.
with that Arcana check that Tubtor made, for the sword, with how good it was, you do also sense an immense, power emanating from this woman.
All right, so look, here's the deal, lady. I don't like evil, and if you're evil, you seem kind of scary. So I can kind of let you go, maybe, possibly, if you can let me know what's going on with the missing people. If not, I'm afraid we might have to hurt you.
Well, evil is quite a general term, isn't it? To those who are evil, you would be bad.
Tubtor no like. Tubtor thinks she evil.
But I'm not evil, and my companions don't necessarily like you either. So, well, we'll talk less evil and talk more. We really want to kill you, um, and so we don't want to have to do that. But so maybe we can
Oh,
come to a mutual agreement.
we
Can I roll
can't
to
have
stealth and
that.
try to hide behind the pillar?
There is a pillar there. See if you can get high enough stealth to. That's actually pretty good. Yep.
That's fucked up, bro. That's fucked up.
Dunyazard
We
moves
want to kill
behind the
you.
pillar.
You're
While you're
hide.
talking to her, she's distracted. And Dunyazard uses this chance to move behind that pillar.
Yeah, all two of us.
Well,
Well, I
we
guess I have these
can't
other guys.
have that. Perhaps. Yes, I'm sure she would agree with that.
What?
I like your dynamics, Tubtor. What, lady? We can't hear you.
Oh, I realize I have forgotten to introduce myself.
Now we
I
still can't hear you.
I am Anya.
Onion?
The bug witch lady?
Yes, that's
So just checking. Just checking.
that's what was being referred to there, yeah. My beautiful and glorious children are everywhere.
Can I go for a sneak attack out of stealth?
Sure.
That rolls at advantage, actually. So you're hidden.
I
Um,
would also like to lend a help action by sitting here and being obnoxious to her and distracting her.
all right, I'm gonna roll again for stealth to see if when I get closer she spots me.
17.
I am trying to move. How close in measurements is this?
Oh, damn.
Okay, just a little closer. Like right here. Then for my bonus action, I'm gonna immediately drink a potion of speed. So I can use 2 actions. For first action, I am going to cast Bane on her.
Okay. Um Charisma saving throw. That's an 11. She fails.
Wait, so that means it hits her, right?
Yep.
All right. So now that I have an action still, and she is baned, I'm gonna cast Hold Person.
Hold person. Oh.
Ooh.
Which, since she's baned, she's going
She
to
can't.
have to. She'll have to roll a d4 and subtract that from her spell save.
Are both of them concentration?
Danyazard, I love you so much. Can we roll initiative?
Give me a moment. That's a wisdom? Fails. uh, even if she rolls that. Uh, so yeah, she's held in place by your hold person.
Critical hits! Come get your critical hits, everyone! She can't move!
Initiative, initiative, initiative.
Dunyazar's got an initiative. I'm not gonna roll her initiative yet, just because I'll let you guys do this, and then. Top tour, you got yours? Yep, 9. It's a. I love how it just decides to bring all of these old initiatives up for me. She's like, hey, here's all the other initiatives that you've ever rolled in the game. All right,
Maybe this is
Tubtor's
why
got
the
a
dice
5.
weren't kind to me
Dunyazard's got
earlier.
a 21.
I really hate to be this guy to say this at all, but isn't Bane and Hold Person both concentration?
Are they?
Yes, they are. If I remember correctly, the way that works is Bane will affect the hold person, but as soon as hold person is done, Bane completely gets removed. So it only affected that one spell test.
So she's no longer baned.
Right.
And we've got a 12. So Dunyazard gets the first move, actually.
Why is it 12.4?
It's the dexterity tiebreaker.
You know, I'm really not sure.
Okay. Also, aren't our other... Because I know we have other people with us. Don't they
Yeah,
need to roll for initiation?
I'm getting that.
Okay.
Skullbox, 14. Henry. 7. Okay.
Now, do I have my action economy back?
You're what?
Because I did use a potion of speed to get off 2 actions. But since we're since we're starting initiative here, does that mean I have those 2 actions back or no?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. So I'm gonna roll. So I'm gonna do spirit weapon now.
Yes.
Where are you placing it?
I am placing it directly behind Anya.
You should have control over that as well.
Yes, I do. Thank you. Now I'm going to go up to Anya, and both me and the spirit weapon are going to make normal attacks. And that should use up all my actions.
Okay. $14 hits.
And isn't everything an automatic crit because of old person?
Uh.
Because I thought that was a side effect of being paralyzed is every hit on you is a crit.
Is she paralyzed or is she grappled?
Paralyzed. Hold person is paralyzed.
It's a paralysis, yeah.
Yeah, I believe that is auto crit.
A paralyzed creature is incapacitated and can't move or speak. The creature automatically fails strength and dex saving throws. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature. So yes,
So roll advantage, and if it hits, it's a crit.
that's a crit.
All right, and then
So you can
I
roll
think
for
I just
damage.
roll the rapier thing again for the spirit weapon.
It should be a damage thing. Spirit weapon is 1d8 plus your spellcasting modifier. Unless you're casting it at 3rd level or higher.
Okay, 1d8 plus spellcast. So that's 1d8 plus 5.
And then okay, so your spiritual weapon
Yep.
goes through her. And as this happens, her body falls limp for a second. Let me just minus all of her health as this form. Anyways, her body falls limp.
I
And
didn't
then
even add my own attack roll to that.
nope. And then it begins to spasm and move uncontrollably as it shifts and changes form. 1 second. As that takes her place.
I'm sorry,
And your
what?
spiritual weapon is moved. You hear cracking and all sorts of terrible sounds coming from her body as it grows, and undulates and changes shape, and she begins to stand back up. Oh, my child. You were mistaken if it was going to be that easy. As you just
Oh,
killed
fuck,
her
fuck,
in
fuck,
her
Wait,
fuck,
isn't
fuck,
other
she-
fuck.
form.
Isn't she still under hold person though?
You killed her, technically. That was shape change.
It might be time to move away. Oh, fuck, 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 fuck.
Where
You still have some movement, I think.
Oh yeah,
No, not without opportunity
was-
attack.
that was the end of that turn. You would have movement without invoking opportunity attack because she had to come back to life.
And how
Then,
far away
yes,
is
I
the
believe
exit?
I had enough to go down there, and that's it.
Okay.
Do I at least get any damage in on her new form since I did make 2 damage attacks?
Yeah, actually. And they both hit, so roll the next one.
Okay. It was a 10.
10. Okay. Then she does take 10 damage. I hope you like
Man,
how much
I
her
thought I
health
was going to
moved.
be doing something cool there. Like, I insta-bane them, instantly hold them, they can't move or anything, and it's just, nope, breaks free because transform.
Oh, yeah, I had all of that planned out already. Anyways.
Where's she in the turn order, by the way?
Huh? I'm about to roll her
Where's she in the
initiative.
Okay. I hope she rolls so high she already has lost her
What the
turn.
fuck?
Yes,
That was weird.
so low.
What? Why? You know what?
0.000000001.
It says 9.12, and then it's like, we're gonna add all of these other decimal points. So she got a 9. Okay. Luckily, she didn't roll a high initiative, though she goes before Henry and Dubtor. That's Dunyazard's turn. I'm assuming.
Yes. Quick DM question. Did that all count for 2 turns of Potion of Speed, or only 1?
I'm gonna say 1. just because it was
Okay.
right after. So the next one will be the second turn.
Got it.
Stolvok is going to move over here and make an attack. I'm just going to do simple attacks because Stolvok's not actually here. And Eldritch Blast is... Wait. Yeah, Eldritch Blast is the one I want. On 11... I'm also pretty sure you only hit her because... Yep, an 11 does not hit. You only hit her because she was in her human form. And that's Stolvok's attack. Stolvok's turn. Alex.
Hello.
Hello. It's your turn.
Can I tell that this new being is undead or not?
She's not undead, but she's a hag.
Still an evil creature. I can't resist. I'm sorry, guys. I'm charging into the fray.
Okay, are you gonna...
Once I remember how to measure my movement.
click and drag and then right click while you're doing that just once, and it should...
Well, the hell with me. That's 35 movement. I'm gonna dash.
Dash? Okay. Okay.
Is that within 10 feet? Oh wait, sorry, wrong character. Never mind.
I was just about to say, what are you thinking? Cause
Yeah, nope, wrong character. My bad. Yeah, that'll do it.
that's your turn.
Yep.
You do see who's next, right?
Mr. Henry. We'll see what that sword's all about.
No, actually, the Anya's next. With her 9. Is it not showing for you?
I didn't scroll down far enough. Ouchie.
Let's see.
Well, guess this is happening.
Huh.
At least the big brave Alex is in front of weak old me.
I forgot to give her the spells she's supposed to have.
That's okay, buddy.
That's fine.
She doesn't need them.
She steps forward slightly. And you look like you could use a hug.
Maybe not.
Does a 21 hit? How much health?
Would you believe me if I told you no?
No, I would not believe you. But unless
Yeah, I think it.
unless you've got a bunch of random shit that I don't remember you having.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay, that's 31 bludgeoning. And you're grappled.
I'm sorry, that was how much?
1 second. Let me double check this, because... Yeah, 31 bludgeoning. The target is grappled. That's a terrible... Escape DC 15. Target.
Guys, this was a really bad idea.
This was a really bad idea. Luckily, Henry is next, though, so... there is also still a magical sword in the middle of the floor that you don't know what it does yet.
I mean, the good news that I'm noticing is Hag cannot make attacks while grappling a creature with it.
Yeah, that is good news.
That
However,
just
you do
sounds like free
take
damage.
you are
I'm so happy
grappled and
you
take
are
damage
positive
until
and
you get out of it. This is not good for Alex. Your guys' tank
tank
is
doing
in a
tank
bad
things, and I
situation.
just lost half my health. So, help.
I think that's it. Henry's turn. I forgot to give a lot of people certain things, didn't I? Oh, actually, at the end of her turn, you guys hear what sounds like buzzing coming from down the hallways.
I hear a lot of things, including the cracking of my fucking bones.
As swarms of insects flood into the room. This is a boss fight, by the way.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Let's see. What else? Oh yeah, it's Henry's turn now. What just rolled? Oh,
Oh, I clicked on accident. I was trying to see a description.
oops. Anyways.
Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling.
Henry is going to move.
This is not good. Literally looking through all of my
Okay,
feats and
Henry
skills
has
and
to
everything
dash.
and hoping to God I have something.
I mean, I at least have spare the dying if you go down.
Henry had to dash to get
Uh,
there.
I appreciate you singing me a little hymn.
Why is my computer acting like this?
Can you use lay on hands on yourself?
Yes.
I think so.
Yes.
And
All right, bear with me, fellas. First time rolling a paladin, so
yep,
not very good at
that's
this.
what he can
And first
do.
time rolling lawful good, so also not very good at that.
That's what he can do. It's Tubtor's turn. This thing is much more terrifying than the hag you saw in your dream.
Um, I'm trying to get my shit to load. It was loaded just fine, and then it all crashed out right as it got to my turn.
Of course it did. Sounds right.
But I'm having to entirely close it and reopen it.
I'm pretty sure this is like one of the weakest forms of hags there are, by the way.
40. Well, it looks just barely. Looks like I can just barely make it. God damn it. I want to move behind that pillar where I can get my shit to function.
Which pillar? The one that Danyazard tried to hide behind first time?
Yes, I would like to use that for 3/4 cover to increase my armor class by 5. Then I'd like to make a cayenne pepper shot
You get full
attack.
cover behind that.
Oh, Even better. About asking for too much there. I want to use one of my cayenne pepper rounds to try and shoot her right in the face.
Okay. Roll the hit. That misses.
Okay.
Is that it?
I'm trying to see and move and yeah, I can't hold my bonus action key points to attack this insect swarm if it comes in range, can I?
I don't think so.
Then yeah, that's it.
And I'm gonna have Arender move at the end of each turn order.
All right. Well, first off, Calcium comes back and starts attacking the second insect swarm, the one to our right.
That one?
Yep.
Okay.
So, not much for fighting it, but at least it's out of our hair.
Calcium is swiftly swarmed by insects that do nothing to her as she is made of bone.
Basically. Alec did get successfully grappled, didn't he?
Yes.
All right. In that case, first action, I'm going to get up close and personal with her, and I am going to cast Ray of Enfeeblement.
Ooh.
Because I'm going to assume that crushing hug attack is probably strength reliant.
Yes, your assumption would be correct. So it's a roll to hit, it looks like.
Yeah, range spell attack.
So
So
it
is
actually
that
might not be a good idea to get up close and personal like that because it is ranged and you're right in her face at that
No,
point, so
it's
you
fine,
would be
You're
taking
taking
disadvantage.
this fun. Your
but
tank
I
thinks
have
it's
enough
fun.
movement. I could back up to here to do it, so I don't
Yeah,
have that. And then that's a D20 plus 5, right?
should be. Nice, that hits.
I'm gonna assume that hits.
So,
So now
end of
I'm
each turn, it can make a Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
But until it does that, every hit deals half damage.
Every hit she does deals half damage.
Okay. So it rolled for the next damage that Alex was already gonna take, so we can half that.
You're welcome,
Wait,
buddy.
No, it didn't roll. It was trying to just assume it.
So that's first action. For second action, I'm gonna get up close and personal and roll to attack.
That hits. Doing really good. 9 whole damage.
Yep. And all of these
wait.
attack rolls are with advantage since my spirit weapon is behind her, right?
Yes.
All right, and then we're going to roll for spirit weapon.
At advantage.
I rolled the damage roll,
Yeah,
not
you
the
rolled the
attack roll.
damage first. Oops. Natural 20. That's a crit.
That's a crit right there. So
So I was gonna let you. It being a crit, you did your 9 damage, and then it gets the.
I did 10 damage on my attack.
Yeah, the first one did the 10 damage, and then the max damage it can roll is 8
8 plus
plus
5, so
5, so
13.
13. So it does 23 damage in total for that, because you did the 9 piercing damage on the top.
I feel like that's a good amount of damage I got in
Yeah.
there.
No, not 223, just 23. Thank you, computer.
Damn, okay, we're already almost halfway done, guys.
Did good, did good. And is that it?
Counting how much movement I used. I can move back 1 space and finish it.
Cool. She does not get an opportunity attack because she is currently hugging Alex very hard. Stovak is gonna fire off another Eldritch Blast. With a 24 to hit down. 12 damage. Alex, you can attempt to break free. You're grappled, so you should still be able to. Comes in.
Well,
Yeah,
I
you can
suppose
still
that's
attack
an
and
option,
stuff.
right?
Counterpoint, though, Alex. If you stay grappled, she can't attack anyone else.
Yeah, but you've got to deal with all
Counterpoint.
of the damage at the end of your turn every time.
Counterpoint. I'm almost dead.
Counterpoint. The damage is halved.
Counter. Yeah, I'm gonna do a grapple check. If my mouse decides it wants to scroll up instead of down when I scroll it up.
I love that mouse specifically for that reason.
I've literally been over here cursing like a sailor over it. So we're doing a strength saving throw. Because I can't attack while I'm grappled, right?
Yeah, strength save. You can attack while you're grappled.
I
It's
can.
constrained that you can't attack in, I believe. Looking at the conditions
Oh,
I've got open right here. Yes. Grappled creature's speed becomes 0 and it can't benefit from any bonuses to speed. The condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated. The condition also ends if the effect removes the grappled creature from the reach of the grappler or grappling effect, such as when a creature is hurled away by the Thunderwave spell. It says nothing about not being able to attack.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hold on to me, dude. I'm gonna smack the shit out of it.
And I believe you still get advantage for the.
Okay. Yep. I'm good with that. So just roll attack.
Yeah.
I feel like the true MVP here is just the spirit weapon giving us all these free advantages.
That is a. I did mention you still get advantage. Because she's still. Yeah. It still doesn't hit.
Fuck!
Okay. Never mind. So much for the advantage. But you take half damage from her.
That's weird.
Oh. Okay.
I just clicked on the Warhammer because I was curious why I could click on it.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's very weird.
All of online D&D is weird. We're all weird here.
Take 20 damage
Wait, what?
for her crushing hug at the end of your turn.
Guys, help
Or is
me!
it on the end of her turn? 1 second. Let me reread this real quick. Oh. At the start of each hag's turn. So you still take that damage, but your turn's over. Just because her turn's the one after yours. So 20 damage.
I knew it was a bad idea to let a fat chick hug me.
Yankee.
And she can't really do anything. Because she can't attack or anything while she's doing this. So, channel divinity.
God damn. I keep trying to read the descriptions of things and not display them in chat.
Anyways, Henry is now close enough to do an attack.
Oh, thank Christ. Show me what that sword's about.
Let's see. I don't have everything here that it was supposed to be able to do.
Your character's on the verge of death. Do you remember anything about the sword's attack?
I remember a little bit about. Ow, 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 ow!
He's gonna run up here, get an attack in, and deal 19 damage. 1 slash in. The blade slightly glows as he strikes. This is not everything it can do. This is just the best he could do in the situation. Tuptor.
I'd like to move.
Oh wait, I was supposed to move the swarms on her turn.
I can actually see.
I'm not gonna have them attack because I forgot to do it.
I thought this one wasn't able to move because of Kelsey.
Oh yeah, that one's over here still. Swarming calcium, trying to do something, but it can't. In fact,
Meanwhile, Kelsey just keeps swatting his paws back and forth and biting and not getting anything because it's just bone.
no, I did damage to it.
Oh, okay. Well,
Just
that's
small
useful.
amounts of damage. It's a swarm, so technically it would be able to be dealt with fairly simply by certain other things that typically they wouldn't be able to deal with anything. But what was Tuptor doing? Sorry.
Am I rolling at advantage?
If you're making a melee attack, yes.
All right, then I'd like to make 3 attacks at advantage. Screaming, "You know, eat up door."
That's a 24, a 22, and a 9. 2 attacks hit.
Were those net ones?
The dragon
No,
glass.
those were modified.
Yeah, no. The dragon glass Wakazashi got a 24, and your first unarmed strike got a 22, but your second one missed.
And I would like to make sure to punch her in the nose as I do that. Just like I said.
Okay.
Did it work? Also, that was a Dragon Glass Wakizashi. I know it has some
Yes,
magic effects.
I'm
If
aware.
any of those apply, I
So
trust
you
you
got an
will.
11 for the Dragon Glass Wakizashi, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Yes, okay. And then a 5. So the Dragon Glass Wakizashi cuts much deeper than you expect it to. And you deal a total of 27 damage.
Alex, I think this thing's gonna be dead before your next turn.
Please, 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 please.
Dunyazard. She honestly, you guys actually just saved Arender's life by doing this the way you did it.
Aunt Tessie has never hugged me this tight.
All right, so I am going to cast the same spell twice, and then have my what's it called? Have
Your
the spirit
spiritual
weapon
weapon.
attack. Yep.
Okay.
So we are going to do Toll the Dead twice,
Okay.
and then this is roll for the spirit weapon. It got a 14.
Okay. Spirit weapon missed. Toll the Dead is a wisdom save.
Yeah, Anya has to make 2 spell saves.
First one failed. And since she's already had damage taken to her, there's an extra thing with Toll the Dead, isn't there?
Yep, so that's 9 damage for the first cast.
And a 14 on the second one, so she succeeded.
All right. Well, I've still got a little bit more, but I am now unconscious as the speed potion wears off.
Dunyazard falls unconscious. There's the thing.
All right, come on, Solveig. She's on her last legs. You can do this. Kill.
And it's going to go to Stolvok's turn. And Stolvok is going to move just a little bit closer and launch one more Eldritch Blast. And let's see if this does it. An 18 hits.
Yes.
How does Stolvok do this? His Eldritch Blast flies through the air, smacking into Anya with incredible power. So hard that she releases Alex. He falls to the ground. And she stumbles backwards a little bit. Her insect swarms begin to
Ouch.
buzz uncontrollably as she obviously is freaking out, near death, and she begins to shout, "No, you can't kill me. He chose me. I'm weak." You hear a deep, guttural voice echo through the entire temple as a look of dread and terror moves onto her face. "You are nothing. I sent you here to redeem yourself for your many mistakes, and you have failed me for the last time. Anya is slowly lifted into the air as she clearly has no control over anything her body does. Your soul shall serve me better in this way. You hear a loud crack as her head quickly twists around and she falls to the ground, limp. And then directed towards all of you, you hear the same voice. We will meet soon enough. And when we do, prepare yourselves. As the voice fades, anyways, as the voice fades, your attention is brought back to your surroundings, and everything just, you notice the sound of buzzing has ceased. The swarms have dispersed and crawled back into whatever cracks they were in. And Anya's corpse lies there, cold and dead. All that is left in this room is a corpse of a dead hag, you guys, and a sword stuck in stone in the center of the room.
I'd like to make another check on the sword to see if it's changed since Anya's died.
It still seems the same, but as you're closer to it now, you feel it almost calling to you, asking you to draw it.
And I will answer that call.
So Dunyazard is still unconscious on the floor.
Yes.
Calcium
How long does that
takes it
last?
upon himself to go jump onto the Broodmother hag and start ripping into her flesh, digging for something.
Okay. So you go to draw the sword. Let's see.
Yes.
The sword is finely made and intricate in many ways, yet it's very solid and sturdy and in absolutely great condition for being stuck in a rock. And when you grab the sword, you feel a connection, almost as if it's alive. And once again, you feel the urge to pull it from the stone.
Heave ho!
You pull it from the stone, and a sense of understanding of how this blade works, and just everything you'd need to know about the sword basically rushes through your head. And I'm going to send you the description of the sword really quick. Minus
Does it
a
turn
few
into a little
things.
cube?
No, it does not. It's not that kind of sword.
Fuck you, Henry.
1 second. I need to. There it is. No.
I would like to cautiously perceive the corpse of this horrifying monster for any signs of information concerning the whereabouts of children, if she's got any toys in her possession or anything really scary like that.
In this room, you do not see anything. Though there is a doll hanging off of her belt around her waist.
Tubtor would like to take it because it doesn't belong to her.
Okay. I will look at that later, Dunyazard. But yes, I believe you will probably be able to get that. Let me erase a few things. You know what? You can have absolutely everything that has to do with that sword that I've got there. You can put that in your stuff, and
Oh,
you are
shit.
attuned to the sword.
Yeah, just give me like 1 week to read that.
You are attuned to this sword, and cannot seem to get rid of it.
I'm okay with this.
You should read the entire description I gave you at some point. Anyways, the
I mean,
rest of
I
the
know.
temple is
Never mind. Anyway, as you were saying,
available for you to explore. Arender and Henry are gonna go over here and talk for when you guys are done exploring and want to continue on. Uh, and next week, Stolvok will be here. Actually, this is actually a really good time to end it because it's 9:09, and yeah, so we'll end the session here. Thank you guys for joining.